Hey guys, what's up? Here with a video this time from movies in October. Yes, I'm late, better late than never. We're going to take a look at all the releases coming to theaters and streaming services in October. And the first one is My Little Pony Equestria Girls Legend of Everfree, which came out on October 1st on Netflix. And it's the fourth installment of the Equestria Girls series, directed by Ishi Rudell. If I pronounce any of these words wrong, feel free to come up with proper pronunciation. Written by Joanna Lewis and Christine Sonko, and has the voice talents of Tara Strong, Andrea Lidman, Ashley Ball, Tao St. Germain, Kathy Wesseluk, Rebecca Choy-Chet, Nicole Oliver, Vincent Tong, Kathleen Barr, Shannon Chen Kent, Kazumi Evans, and I already said this in a previous movie news video, but I'm going to go ahead and restate it for newcomers to my channel. I am a brony. I became one in late June this year. I really like the show. I finished 4 seasons so far. I want to start season 5, but I just haven't had the time. Really hope to though. And I haven't seen a single Equestria Girls movie, but I really hope I enjoy them, including the new one. I mean, I really like I really like this property, so really hope I enjoy it. Alright, moving on to October 7th, and the next film is The Girl on the Train, which is an adaptation of the best-selling novel of the same name, directed by Tate Taylor. Stars Emily Blunt, Rebecca Ferguson, Haley Bennett, Luke Evans, Allison Janney. Sorry, the app is slow on my phone. Wouldn't be surprised if it crashes again. Justin Theroux, Edgar Ramirez, Laura Prepon, 53%, 17 reviews. Yeah, not the greatest. You know, does it hurt to have a good book adaptation? I mean, they're not awful. I mean, it could be much worse, but still, it doesn't hurt to at least have a good one or start off strong with the reviews. Maybe they'll improve, maybe they won't. But for now, I'm probably just gonna skip it or probably pay a matinee price. This is how I work. Sorry. Next one is The Birth of a Nation. This is a film is based on the true story of Nat Turner, who was a slave and a preacher who led a slave rebellion in Southampton County, Virginia in 1831. It's the directorial debut of Nate Parker, who wrote the script and wrote the story alongside Jean McGeaney Celestine. And it stars Parker, Asia Naomi King, Armie Hammer, Penelope Ann Miller, Gabriel Union, Jackie Earle Haley, Mark Boone Jr., Coleman Domingo, Dwight Henry, Esther Scott. Has an 81%, 42 reviews. The Birth of a Nation overpowers its narrative flaws and uneven execution through sheer conviction, rising on Nate Parker's assured direction and the strength of its vital message. This movie definitely really has my attention, and it was a big hit at the Sundance Film Festival. I mean, got some great reviews there, and also it won the Grand Jury Prize and the Audience Award in the U.S. Dramatic Competition. Not to mention, also it was purchased for $17.5 million, which is a record. That's a record for the festival, and it's also an independent film, which is truly inspiring. Film. And there's a lot of potential for a really powerful story here, and I really do hope they deliver on that. And before you guys ask, yes, I do know about the controversy surrounding Parker, but I am not going to be talking about that because it is a very sensitive subject, and I don't feel comfortable talking about it. I really hope you guys understand. Alright, moving on, the next film is Middle School, The Worst Years of My Life, which is an adaptation of a book that I believe is co-written by James Patterson. It's directed by Steve Carr, stars Griffin Gluck, Lauren Graham, Rob Riggle, Andrew Daly, Adam Pally. I don't know. I never read the book. I never read a single James Patterson novel. I don't know. I think I saw a trailer for this, but I don't really have much memory of it. And I guess what I remember from that trailer, it kind of just looks more like the same teen comedy we'd be seeing over and over again. Not like high school stuff, but like middle school stuff, maybe like Diary of a Wimpy Kid in some way. I don't know. For me, from what I remember from the trailer, which I don't have much recollection of, it doesn't really anything special, and also Steve Carr does not really have a good track record. So, yeah, I'm not really thinking, I don't know if it's going to be any real good, but who knows, maybe it will be. Let's hope for the best. Next one is Phantasm Remastered. This is a remaster. I think this was a remastered version of the original film. I believe. I could be wrong about that. I don't have much information on this thing. 67%, 37 reviews. I don't really know anything about this, but the reviews are pretty decent. So let's hope it maintains a fresh rating. I don't have much to go on. Next one is Voyage of Time, the IMAX experience. This is a documentary directed by Terrence Malick, And actually, there's two versions of this thing. Voyage of Time, the IMAX experience, which is a 40-minute version narrated by Brad Pitt. And it's being shown exclusively in IMAX theaters. And there's one called Voyage of Time Life's Journey, which is a 90-minute version narrated by Cate Blanchett. Interesting idea. I've never seen a single Terrence Malick film, by the way. I never saw a trailer for this documentary either, but I guess it could be interesting. Considering the fact all the great things I've heard about like Malick as a visual artist, basically, like he's truly great with visuals, and there's great talent narrating it. Brad Pitt and Cate Blanchett are fantastic. So, yeah, let's hope it delivers. It has one good review and one bad review, so hopefully it'll earn a fresh rating. Next one is Under the Shadow. This is directed by Babak Anvari. I think it's supposed to be a horror film. Has a 97% 30 reviews. Seriously, 2016 has really been surprising me how good their horror films are, and this is no exception. Not much I can say other than, wow, that's just great to hear. I really can't say much about that, But I really hope we get some more good horror films this year. Really, really do. Alright, the next one is a Netflix original film, which is called 13th, which is a documentary directed by Ava DuVernay. I don't really know much about it, but I have seen Selma, which I think is a fantastic movie. And Ava DuVernay is a very talented filmmaker. I would like to see her show Queen Sugar, but I don't have the Oprah Winfrey Network on at home, so I can't really watch it. Although I would like to. It'd be kind of nice. It's a pretty interesting idea. It's kind of interesting seeing her do a I don't have much information on the documentary, but I really do hope it's a very interesting. Hope it's a really interesting one and definitely very informative. Next one is The Siege of Jadotville. This is another Netflix original film. It stars Jamie Dornan, Jason O'Mara, Mark Strong, Guillaume Canet. Directed by Richie Smith. Written by Kevin Broadbent. And I think there's like another person, but I don't have much information on this, actually. IMDb is a little limited. And this is kind of based around... This is set around September 1961 during the Congo crisis. And actually it's based on an event called the Siege of Jadotville, which was a fight between the Cantongese and Irish troops. I did see the trailer for this. There's definitely a lot of promise definitely shows a lot of promise. So there's good talent involved, and I really hope it delivers. My favorite. I don't know if it'll be like one of the greatest war films of all time. My favorite war film of all time is like Apocalypse Now, which I think is probably my top 5 favorite films of all time. So that's a tough order, but I really hope it's a very effective and powerful war film. All right. Another film is called Blue Jay. This is getting a limited release on October 7th, and it's actually going to be released on Netflix on October 11th. But for now, we're going to talk about it for its limited release. I think Blue Jay is supposed to be like a romantic comedy, and it's another Netflix original film, and it's written by Mark Duplass, and he stars in it. I don't know much about it, but so far the reviews are actually pretty good for it. Hold on, Sarah Paulson's also starring in it. God, this thing is slow. 88% of reviews. Oh, pretty good. Alexandra Lehman directs it. Okay, don't really know much about him. I think it was like a I think it was like a romantic comedy drama or something. So far, reviews are pretty good. So I really do hope it delivers. Really do. October 11th. We have Godzilla Resurgence, which was a Godzilla film made in Japan. So that was a big hit there. 88%, 8 reviews. I don't know if I saw the trailer for it. Maybe I did, but I think my recollection of it is kind of fuzzy. But so far reviews are pretty good, so I really do hope it delivers. Next one is Justin Lake and the Tennessee Kids. This is supposed to be a concert film, which is going to be released on Netflix. I don't have much information on it, but I don't know. I hope it's an enjoyable experience. Now we're moving on to October 14th. And we have The Accountant, which is directed by Gavin O'Connor and has a big ensemble cast. Ben Affleck, Anna Kendrick, J.K. Simmons, John Berthal, John Lithgow, Jeffrey Tambor. And this is my most anticipated film of the month. The first trailer, I can't stop watching it. I keep watching it over and over again, and I think the main reason for that is the music. I love listening to the music over and over again, but also I think I kind of like how it's edited, especially when it comes to like matching sometimes like matching the beat of the music. Just sometimes like how certain scenes cut in the trailer. I don't know. It just really, it gets me every time. Also, the script was on the blacklist, so I guess that's something. Sure, there are some films that are some scripts on the blacklist that turned out that resulted in that were like bad movies and good movies. So, well, it's a good one. And I mean, I'm just so excited for this. There's an interesting idea here, and I just can't stop watching the trailer. I can't get enough of it. And the cast here is fantastic. I mean, there's such great talent involved. I really, really hope it delivers. Next one is Max Steel. This stars Ben Winchell, Annie Garcia, Maria Bello, Josh Brenner. I don't really have much information on this. I did see the trailer for this, and so far it hasn't really seen anything truly special, but I guess it could be something kind of fun. I don't have much to go on, but I do hope it delivers. I hope it delivers I hope it's a very entertaining, hope it's a load of fun. Next one is Kevin Hart, What Now? Which, this comes out, never mind, I got sidetracked. This is like basically a stand-ups, this is basically a film that's basically about Kevin Hart doing stand-up. And, cool, I guess. I have seen some of his stand-up, and I do think he's funny. But I will go ahead and say when it comes to his movies, he seems to be kind of hit and miss. I liked his cameo in The 4-Year-Old Virgin. I wasn't really a big fan of him in Ride Along. I thought he was kind of annoying. But, I don't know, he can be funny. I'll get that out of the way. He can definitely be funny. And I guess it'd be kind of nice, and I guess, if I ever check it out, I guess it might be, hopefully it'll be a good amount, I'll get a good amount of laughs out of it, but I don't know. Whatever delivers. Next one is Skyladder, The Art of Kai Go King. Qiang. October 14th on Netflix. It's supposed to be, I believe, a documentary. I don't have much to go on it, but I really do hope it delivers. The next one is Aquarius, which also comes on the 14th, which is a Netflix original film. Again. And from what I looked up online, has actually I'm gonna look it up right now. Look it up right now. Hold on. I think it's slow sometimes. Has a 95%, 20 reviews. Led by powerful performance from Sonia Braga, Aquarius is a conflict between a tenant and developers to take an insightful look at the relationship between space and identity. Don't really know much about it, but with reviews like that, I'm definitely willing to check it out. Also, we're gonna go back. There's also a film coming out on October 13th on Netflix called Mascots, which is a mockumentary directed by Christopher Guest. I see him making stuff again. I've only seen like 2 films from the guy, like 3 films from the guy, and that is Best in Show, which I absolutely love. I also love A Mighty Wind, and also This is Spinal Tap. I know he didn't direct that was like Rob Reiner, but he did co-write and he starred in it. And Mascots has a 47% for team reviews. Crap. Has a Jennifer Coolidge, Parker Posey, Jane Lynch, John Michael Higgins, Fred Willard, Bob Balaban, Ed Begley Jr., Harry Shearer, Guest himself, Zach Woods. I saw a trailer for this, and I had some hope for it because I do love Best in Show and A Mighty Wind, but I guess not. I don't know. It's perfect. I don't know. I really hope I enjoy it, but I'm kind of a little bit sad at the response it's getting. So I'm probably just gonna be checking out Curiosity on Netflix when it comes out. Next one is Desierto. This is directed by Jonas Cuarón, and it was written by him. Stars Gael Garcia Bernal, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Diego Catano, Marco Perez. 54%, 20 reviews. I think this was come out like last year, but something happened and it ended up getting delayed to like this year. and the reviews aren't the greatest, which is kind of sad because Jonas Cuarón actually collaborated with, I believe, like it's his father, Alfonso Cuarón, on the script for Gravity, and I absolutely love Gravity. I think we all already know that by now, but yes, I absolutely love Gravity. Kind of sad that this review isn't getting the best reviews, but hope it improves. But for now, I'm probably gonna skip it if it opens in my area, unfortunately. Next one is Certain Women. This is directed by Kelly Reichardt, also written by her. Stars Jared Harris, Kristen Stewart, Laura Dern, Michelle Williams, Rosanna Arquette, Lily Gladstone. 100%, 22 reviews. Certain Women further demonstrates writer director Kelly Reichardt's gift for telling the stories of ordinary people with uncommon empathy and skill. I haven't seen a single film from Kelly Reichardt, but I would like to check some out. And hey, with the reviews this is getting, I'm definitely want to check this one out when it hits theaters. So I hope to check it out sometime. Next one is Christine. This is a biopic. Stars Rebecca Hall, Michael C. Hall, John Cullum, Tracy Letts, Maria Dizia. It's a biopic around Christine Kubik, who was a news reporter. 88%, 16 reviews. One for sure, the topic that it I don't know if some of you guys may know this, but I'm not really going to talk about it. But it's here's the thing. I do know about the story surrounding Christine Kubik, and jeez, I don't want to talk about it because because the subject surrounding her is another very sensitive topic. So my reviews are pretty good, and I really do hope that it's respectful, and also I really hope maybe it could be something truly. Trying to be careful with my words here. I just hope it's a very powerful emotional experience, I guess. I really am trying to use my words carefully. Let's move on. Next one is Priceless. It stars Jim Perrick, David Koechner. It says it's a romantic drama, but I don't really have anything to go on here. Let's hope for the best. Alright, we're moving on to October 21st. And we have Jack Reacher, Never Go Back. This is a sequel to Jack Reacher, which came out in 2012. Time flies. This one's directed by Edward Zwick, and it stars Tom Cruise, Colby Smulders, Aldous Hodge. And I remember liking the first Jack Reacher, but I haven't seen it since it came out, and it's been a while. I don't know, from what I saw here, it definitely shows promise. So yeah, I really hope it delivers. And I mean, it's hard not to like Tom Cruise. He's very good at doing action. I mean, he does most of his own stunts, so yeah, and knowing the fact that this guy's in his 50s now, you really gotta give him credit for doing this kind of stuff. And there are some very talented people involved. And you know, from what I saw in the trailers, it definitely shows promise. I think it could be something of like a fun action thriller. Really hope it delivers, because there is good talent involved both behind and in front of the camera. Really do hope for the best. Next one is Keeping Up the Joneses. This is directed by Greg Mottola, who you may know directed Superbad and Paul. Stars Zach Galifianakis, Isla Fisher, Gail Gadot, John Hamm, Matt Walsh. I did not see the trailer for this, and you know, this film could, you know, based on from what I saw, based on how I never saw a single trailer for this, and this can go one way or another. One, it could be a lame action comedy, or two, it could be surprisingly effective, being both funny and kind of thrilling. I don't know. I mean, here's the thing. I mean, it's hard to sell on comedies anymore. You really need the reviews to sell me on here. And, I don't know, there are some promising aspects here. One, Greg Mottola. I love Superbad. I really enjoyed Paul. I don't know what to go on. There are some good talented people involved. John Hamm is pretty funny. I liked him on Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt and Wet Hot American Summer, First Day of Camp. He definitely can do comedy. Gail Gadot. I thought she was good as Wonder Woman. Not great, but good. Really hope the best for Wonder Woman. Really do. Gotta do that review for Suicide Squad. I don't know. I really hope for the best, but honestly, it can go one way or the other. Really hope it turns out good. Next one is Ouija, Origin of Evil. This is a prequel to Ouija, which is one of the most hated horror films of 2014. This one is directed by Mike Flanagan, written by him and Jeff Howard, and also Flanagan edited the film. Stars Henry Thomas, Wilson. I saw the trailer for this, and I don't know, it seems promising, but here's the problem. This is following up one of the most hated films of 2014. That's really the problem. I mean, it could be good. I really hope so. Flanagan has been getting lots of good praise for films like Oculus and Hush. And I hope this is no exception to that. And I've heard, there's a guy that's rising in the industry when it comes in the horror genre. He's definitely becoming one of the more respected names in recent memory. So, yeah. And there's definitely some promising aspects to the film from what I saw in the trailer, but I don't know. I mean, I really hope for the best, but considering the fact it's following up a poorly received horror film, that's been kind of tough. It's not impossible, but it's pretty tough. Let's hope for the best. Next one is Boo, Medea Halloween. Oh god. It's a Tyler Perry film, directed by him, written by him, and he also stars in it. Also stars Bella Thorne, Cassie Davis, Patricia Lovely, Andre Hall. Ugh. I saw the trailer for this, and this movie looks stupid. It was inspired by a joke. It was a joke in the movie Top 5, which was written and directed by Chris Rock, also starred him. And it was a joke, and seriously, the inspiration for that was a joke revolving around Tyler Perry. And when I heard on IMDb trivia, I don't know if this is true or not, this was shot in 6 days. I wouldn't be surprised. But wow, this movie just looks dumb. It looks dumb. The jokes, I called them out. They are way too obvious. I don't know if it's supposed to be some sort of... I mean, the movie doesn't look that funny. And they rely on the same old jokes I've been seeing for years. And honestly, they're getting kind of old. It just looks dumb. It looks like the same stuff Tyler Perry's been doing over and over again. Can't this guy do anything else? He was good in Gone Girl. Does it hurt to try and branch out and try and expand your variety? What hurt to do that? I'm not excited for it, and I don't think it's going to turn out good, so I'm probably skipping it. Next one is 31. This is written and directed by Rob Zombie. This thing is taking a while to load up. It stars Malcolm McDowell, Sherry Moon Zombie, I want to believe she's Rob Zombie's wife, Richard Brake, Lawrence Hilton Jacobs, Jeff Daniel Phillips, Meg Foster, Daniel Roebuck, Elizabeth Daly. 61% 18 reviews. I have not seen a single Rob Zombie film, but so far reviews are kind of decent, so it kind of has my attention, but I don't have much to go on. Let's hope it maintains a fresh rating. I need to start watching more of his stuff. Yeah, sorry, I'm just going to lay that down a little bit. Come back to it later. Next one is Moonlight. This is a drama written and directed by Barry Jenkins, and it's in the film actually being distributed by A24. It has a 97%, 39 reviews. Moonlight uses one-man story to offer a remarkable and brilliantly crafted look at lives too rarely seen in cinema. It stars Andre Holland, Mahershala Ali, Naomi Harris, Janelle Monáe. I don't really have much to go on about this film, but knowing the fact it's one of the most highest rated films of the year definitely has my attention. And knowing the fact that A24 is about some very good stuff, why not? I'm definitely very excited for this film. Also, I mean, the amount of acclaim it's getting alone sells me. I definitely want to see this. Really hope it delivers. I really hope it's a really good. Hope it's a truly great film. Next one's In a Valley of Violence. Is written, directed, and edited by Ty West. It's actually a western. It stars Ethan Hawke, John Travolta, Karen Gillan, Taissa Farmiga, James Ranson, Larry Fessenden. 94%, 17 reviews. It's nice seeing westerns again. Actually, it's the second western for Ethan Hawke this year. The first one was The Magnificent Seven. Still haven't seen that. From what I saw from the trailer, it definitely shows some promising aspects. Production-wise look pretty good, and there's great talent involved. And reviews are pretty good, so yeah, I really do hope the best. You know, what I saw actually looks something that's kind of fun. There's actually was some humor thrown in there that I actually kind of enjoyed. Oh, I really hope it's a fun time. Next one's The Handmaiden. This is directed by Chan Wook Park, who you may know directed films like Old Boy, Lady Vengeance, Thirst, Stoker. The stars Ha Jung-woo, Sorimu. 92%, 35 reviews. The Handmaiden uses a Victorian crime novel as a loose inspiration for another visually sumptuous and absorbingly idiosyncratic outing from director Park Chan-wook. Oh, I don't know why it's spelled like that. Never mind. I haven't seen a single film from this guy, which is sad because I've heard so many great things about Old Boy. I really want to watch that. And hey, this one's getting great reviews as well, so I definitely want to check this out when it comes out, when it hits theaters. Really? What else? Next one is American Pastoral. This is the directorial debut of Ewan McGregor, who also stars in it. Sorry, this thing's taking forever to load. Come on. Sorry. Also stars Jennifer Connelly, Dakota Fanning, Molly Parker, Uzo Aduba, David Strathairn. 33%, 12 reviews. Ah, crap. That really sucks. I like Ewan McGregor. I love him as Obi-Wan Kenobi in the Star Wars prequels. I love him in Trainspotting. Also Moulin Rouge. What else was he in? What else was he in? I'm probably just wasting time here, aren't I? Yeah, I think I am. I mean, there's good talent involved. It'd be kind of nice to see him direct something. And I think it would probably work since, of course, he's an actor. He probably has some sort of understanding of how the process works. Maybe I don't know. So far, I'm probably gonna end up skipping it, unfortunately. All right. All right, we're gonna look at some more Netflix original films. They're all coming out October 28th. Next one is Into the Inferno, which is a documentary. I don't have much knowledge on it, but it definitely has my interest. Next one is Seven Anos. This is supposed to be a foreign film, I believe. Don't know anything about it either, but it has my attention, and I do hope for the best. And the last one is I Am the Pretty Thing That Lives in the House. This is supposed to be a horror film, and this can go one way or another. It could be good or it could be bad. Really hope it's good, especially considering the fact that 2016 has actually been a good year for horror films, surprisingly. So, let's hope for the best. And the last film, it's also coming out on October 28th, is Inferno. This is an adaptation of the book of the same name by Dan Brown. It's directed by Ron Howard, stars Tom Hanks, Omar Sy, Irfan Khan, Ben Foster, Felicity Jones, Anna Ularu, and John Donahue. And this is supposed to be a follow-up to, I believe like Angels and Demons and Da Vinci Code. And I haven't seen a single one of those. I know those aren't well received, so that's kind of maybe a reason why I haven't checked them out yet. And I don't know, it can go one way or another for this film. And I think it's actually being run by David Koepp, who also wrote the other two. So let's hope for the best. There's great talent involved, but I don't know. I don't have much to go on. All I can just say is hope for the best. Anyways, guys, that's movies in October. Comment below are there any releases that you're excited for, when you're going to skip, and are you going to check out Netflix or just skip them entirely. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next video, see ya.